Ahoy there, folks, and welcome back to Into the Breach. It has been a bit of a while since our last hard mode run, so we're going to do another one. I've been focusing fairly heavily on the Parallel Timelines runs, but since we just finished our most recent one, there's going to be a little bit of a break between now and then. Now, full disclosure, this is the second time I'm attempting to record this episode. Because, as it turns out, when you're swapping profiles between one that has the secret FTL pilots and the one that does not, this breaks. So, yay! I was getting hard mode scores without seeing a single alpha on the first island, which, yeah, that's cheaty. That's very cheaty. So, what is our next achievement that we're going to be aiming for? We're going to be aiming for this one. I'm getting too old for this, because I am, in fact, getting too old for it. No, it's because we've got a Bethany Jones who's already seen 2 final battles, so we're going to drag her along for another ride. And I think we're going to do it with Zenith Guard. I was kind of deliberating on which squad to go with. And honestly, Zenith Guard seemed like the most poetic, I suppose. We're probably also going to go for the Adaptable Victory and Squad's Victory. That's the other thing. We're going to get 2 of these as well, since we're probably going to go for a 2-island run, since we already have a 4 and a 3. So, what's the strategy here? Well, we've got 3 achievements. Get over here, that's easy enough. We just need to find a Leaper and basically bash the Leaper against the Science Mix chassis. So the shield is going to help things there a little bit. Shield Mastery is also going to be useful in this case, since the shield is going to be... I mean, Bethany Jones starts with the shield, so that's one less block of damage that we have to worry about. Glittering Sea Beam, this is the one I'm going to be worried about. We'll get it if we get it. It's only going to be a 2-island victory, so yeah, we'll see. So let's get started. Enough rambling. So, first order of business. Tatiana? Yeah, no. For the first mission, at least, this charge mech is going to be... gonna end up being a bit, AI'd. Looking at the islands. Let's see. Archive has Hornets. I'm looking at these and I'm not liking a lot of them. I think we'll probably do RST first. I don't really want to deal with the Soldier Scion there. With the extra health, that makes the Leapers a little bit more painful to deal with. But Exploding Leapers is even worse, so... we'll probably still do Detritus, but we'll see. I think RST is probably going to be our... maybe we should do Detritus first. But RST might be a little bit better. I'm worried that RST might not end up with that +1 reactor. That's one thing that I've noticed for a lot of RST missions, is that occasionally that reactor that you get as part of a mission isn't even present. It's a bit of a hit or miss, but we'll do RST first. Defend the Terraformer or defend prototype Renfield bombs. I think defending the Terraformer is a good first mission to go for. I was... okay, yep, I totally meant to do that. Totes. Alright. You and you. Have at thee! And then you can go there, and you can go there. Basically, I'm hoping that you attack that, so we can just get that achievement done and over with. Yep! Yep. Alright, so no alphas yet. No alphas yet. That's important detail there. Alright. Yoink. Blarg and the Zap. Move you a little bit closer. And yeah, next. There's our alpha. Yeah. First attempt with this episode. You never showed up. Which was definitely of the interesting flavor. So a zap in this direction seems good. So that I can do this. and this. We don't have any actions for you to do currently. Ooh, +1 mech reactor. Nice. So I think we'll do these two buildings. Or do we want to do these two buildings? We'll do these two. Since I feel like that's going to be a bigger target for these two. And this direction we can terraform if it's anything overly dangerous. Hornet, Scarab. Or we could do north. North works too. Except you didn't go where I wanted you to. Interesting. So, let's see then. You're not a threat. You are a threat, but a zap this way will deal with you. And we can still use the AI unit this way pretty readily. So I think we will. Movement for you is a little bit wacky, so I think we'll go here and shield you. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any other ways to do a fancy shielding. We could go here. It's risky, but it's workable. The problem then is that you can't deal with that without dealing damage to grid. So we'll go with the original plan. Yeah, we'll shield. Maybe we won't shield the terraformer. I don't know. I should, but maybe I should leave that option open for the next turn, just in case. Especially if you're a thing, because you're probably going to attack here, aren't you? No, you're attacking there. Interesting. Interesting. I need to get you out of there. And really the only easy way to do that is going to... Yeah, I have to do that. So we could do this. Sacrifice the AI unit in the charge mech, because honestly that's why I did that. Because, being able to attack every single turn is kind of useful, I would say. Just a hunch. That means that you're probably going to have to deal with that, and you're probably going to have to pull him. Yeah, that should be fine. Because I don't think you can do enough... Nope, you can't do enough damage there. So... a zap, and how many more do we need? 2 damage blocked? You know what? Let's get this achievement out of the way, too. Two achievements in the first go. I say that is a success. I mean, yeah, we killed a pilot. Technically. But, Alright, so it's at this point that we can now do some shuffling. And put you back in here. +1 damage each is tempting. Risky. Because, yeah, you've got 5 health, so that'd be 3 attacks, and then you'd be really, really close to dead. I think movement is going to be a little bit more valuable to us for the moment. Maybe health, we'll see. Alright. So already things are going well, I would say. So what's our next goal? Defend the Earth Mover. Earth Mover is tempting because with these gaps, there's a pretty good chance that we might be able to do some fancy killing by pulling enemies in. I'm especially looking at that Scarab, and if it goes here, yoink! Don't kill the Volatile Vec. I hate this layout. It's a little bit more workable with the defense mech, but I still hate it with a passion. And, yeah, I mean, Renfield bombs will probably end up doing anyways. I'm feeling a little bit risky. Let's go for it. So you're either going to go here, which makes it a little bit tricky, or you'll go here. If you go here, that makes this a very good spot for you. You two, we just need to kind of bait if we can, or just deal with in a fancy manner. Oh, a time pod. Nice. Having that early on is good. Yeah, you're dead. Hey. And you we can ignore safely. You we can zap, and we can bash. All right. So collect the pod into the hole. Zap, zap. Bash, bash. Alrighty. Already looking pretty darn good, I would say. Okay, you we just need to bash. You we can't really deal with. We can do a twofer in this direction, but it's not going to be enough damage to kill you. So we probably won't be able to. We still have to keep a very close eye for 4 in a row, or chances for 4 in a row. So if there's 4 effect on the field, I need to keep a close eye on that. Is there anything fancy we can do here for movement? We can pull you rather readily, I would say. Because if we pulled you here, then we can go here, zap. It doesn't kill you, but it injures you. That would leave you to deal with him, though, which, I don't know. Don't know if I quite want to do that. I mean, you're going to go from here. I know that already. So it's a question of, do I want to do this? It's 2 damage. Kills it outright. At only 1 health cost. That's the other thing, is that we have to keep an eye out for less damage missions. So bash you. Zap you. We'll go ahead and pull. We don't need to really use the shields if we don't need to. A little risky play there, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, you're just gonna get bashed, I think. Oh, but you have too much health on you. Right. So we could do this. Looking at the turn action, if I could push him up to here, that would be good to injure you, but it's not going to be quite enough, I don't think. Which is a shame. That would actually be pretty nice. We could shield the buildings to get that to work out. Which I might do. Yeah, let's do this. Bash you up. And then go ahead and shield these. So this is safe. You'll injure him. Won't kill, but we'll get it so that we just need to bump into him and we're set. Soldier Scion's annoying. There's an Alpha Scarab. Joy of joys. So we need to kill you, and that takes care of 2 threats. That means that we just need to get rid of you, which actually we can ignore, and you we just need to bash. You don't have quite enough movement to do what I want you to do. I think I want to give you the kill. It spreads it out a little bit. Doesn't kill you outright, which is a shame. But I do need to just get rid of you. And it doesn't kill, but it does some damage at least, which is better than nothing. Alright, that worked out pretty well, I'd say. What's in the pod? I'm really interested to see what's in that pod. Reactor core. Alright. So now we have to be... Now we actually have some interesting decisions here. I'm thinking of putting it pretty heavily into the charge mech, because if we can bump up the health and the damage... Like so. That's 2 self-damage. 2 self-damage, but with 7 health, which is a ridiculous amount this early on, you're looking at 3 actions, which is about the length of a normal round. With 1 turn, you're not going to be able to do anything. Which doesn't sound terrible to me, honestly, and then just 1 extra core, and we can bump up the damage without needing the extra health. Because I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I would want to put power into? Ally Immune would be nice, but it's not really something that I can see being as useful as it could be. And there's not really anything here other than health that I'm interested in, so I think we'll do that. Do not kill the Volatile Vec. I hate that layout. I don't think I'm going to bother. Destroy 2 mountains. That's all you have to do. Storm Mill, I am going to avoid. So maybe we want to do Renfield bombs? The Renfield bombs are tricky because it makes things a little bit more touch and go with the laser mech. Especially since I don't have that ally immunity. But I think that's going to be a little bit better than damage or... I don't like this layout and I want to see what's back here. So let's go with here. Alpha Hornet. I think you're going to go here or here. So going there to push you down if needed. Putting you... Maybe kind of block this route. Yep, that is not actually the direction I was expecting. Ooh, you're dead. You're dead, buddy. Hey, this should be fun. Bonk! So now we just need to deal with the rest of you, which a quick laser beam will deal with you. Do I want to block a spawn? I don't think I need to, so I'll just pull once. You're really close to a level up already, which is quite nice, I would say. A zap this direction will take care of you. A pull this direction will take care of you, and maybe just a shove this way. Mech health. Alright. And you're blocking a spawn. Nice. Blocking a spawn, not attacking. Of course, you gained health. You have the same amount of health you had before the block, but, you know, details. Zap this way, a shove that way, and something fancy here, maybe? Yeah, zap you. Dash against you. And I guess block while also shielding. I kind of want to shield you, just in case. I could have shielded the Renfield bomb, too. That probably would have been a better option. A shove this direction will take care of you, and a laser this way will take care of you. So let's do so. And that means that you get to survive, which is not ideal, of course, but hey, what can you do? It's just a Scion. Scions have jobs just like the rest of them. Alrighty. Extra health is nice. Seismic activity is interesting. That's just going to do a nice carve across there. The fact that we've got Hornets makes me a little bit less likely to want to pick this one, though. But we can shield these two and probably be okay. Kill 7 enemies, so we can pull. I should be able to dash across holes in the event of an emergency. What are the other options? Less than 4 mech damage. Ooh, that's a Hornet mission, too. Which probably wouldn't be bad. It's relatively low health Vec. It's just that with this being the issue. Or we could just destroy 2 mountains and call it a day. I don't normally like the seismic activity missions. It's doable, but I only have the 1 flying mech. I have to kill at least 7 enemies. Or do I want to do this one and just hope that the number of Vec on the board is relatively limited? I don't want to deal with Volatile Vec. We can manage it, but I don't like this layout. Then again, we might be okay. We have Scarabs. It's the Scarabs that mostly worry me, but a shove up or up. A shove left or right usually takes care of them. Let's go for it. I need to make a decision, and the decision's been made. You are probably going to go up here, so I will just put you there as a stopgap. You can also go here to deal with you if need be. Just kind of this layout, I don't like too much. It's even worse if it's the... okay, we can get 2 for 1 here. Yeah, I mean, you have to find a way to get rid of you, and that's the problem. Because we can do this pretty readily. But then we can't get rid of you very readily. That's the problem I have with this layout. So do I want to shield the buildings? Save the shield on you a little bit longer? Yeah, let's do that. That. And move you as bait. Alright, so you need to be displaced. Or shielded against. I think shield's probably going to be my best bet. Not my first option, admittedly. You we're going to ignore. Can we get 4 in a row here? We can bump you here. But you are too far out, so that's a no. We're going to have to shield the buildings here. Yeah, if you get over here, though, that's bad. And that's what I was worried about, because there's going to be no easy way to deal with you. Maybe the shield was a bad idea. We might be taking grid here. Bash you. Laser you. Does a lot of smoke, which isn't good, admittedly, but I want you to go back down right this way. Then again, if you have a little bit of extra health, yeah, that's bad. That's really bad because we can't deal with that. Like, there's literally nothing we can do. We're taking grid unless we want to destroy that. Because I don't have the shield. I don't have the shield I need for it. That sucks. That sucks. I probably should have moved you more central. You've been kind of sitting in the corner there. Yeah, that's grid lost. What can you do? Okay, you're getting pulled down. You need to be dealt with. Easy way to deal with you. Zap you. Pull you. So the shield is useful. The shield did help there, but I got lucky with the placement. Yeah, I should have went with my gut feeling there and realized, yeah, no, this layout sucks. Power grid is a resource. You have to be willing to use it. Scorpion Leader, Corporate Tower. This layout's interesting. This layout's interesting. You don't normally see this layout for the Corporate Tower missions. This is going to be interesting. You're going to go here and attack this building, so a shove. I'd be here and you'd go there, I think is the right play. We need to get rid of you as quickly as possible. Preferably this turn, if we can. That's a little annoying. But I think we can manage. Shove you. Get rid of you. That doesn't kill you. Which makes me think that I did that out of order. I should have gone with you and then shoved. I think I'm going to go with that. I could have done more damage, but I think I'll just kill him off this turn. Hey, Alpha Leaper! And you. You. Okay, I want to cancel your attack, and we'll also block a spawn in the process, which I will appreciate. Can't kill you outright, though. So I am going to have to pull you back. And I'm just going to kill you outright, giving you the experience. Alright, we're good. We're doing okay. You are in a slightly less healthy position than I'd like you to be, but details. Details. I need to take care of you, but that's difficult to do. I also don't know if I want to leave you there, because that leaves me with one less mech on the board for... Effectively, one less mech on the board for the final turn. Which I'd rather not do. So I almost wonder if I want to do this. Because Bethany's more valuable than Tatiana at the moment. Alright, we're doing good. A zap for you, and we can ignore everything else, really. Get you the experience. Move over here and repair. Alrighty, that is the end of the first island. Only took a half hour. That wasn't terrible. Wasn't perfect, but it wasn't terrible. Medical supplies. Okay. That's interesting. That is extremely interesting. Ooh. Huh. Do I have Prospero yet? do I have Prospero on the save file yet? That's another important detail. Do I want the 2 grid from Prospero, or 2 grid, the 2 reputation, or do I want medical supplies? The medical supplies might not actually be a bad option, especially with this mech, because it means that I could lower the health pool on that a little bit and not feel guilty about killing Bethany Jones every single mission. Ooh. Eee. Yeah, that's a tempting offer, actually, because normally a passive like this isn't one that I'm normally going to grab, because it doesn't seem as useful as it could be. But if one of the mechs on your squad is kind of built around self-damage, that also could open up some interesting options for the Prime mech. Ooh. I'm going to take a quick look. Do I have... I have Prospero already. Okay, so I don't have to get Prospero to unlock him in the hangar. So I might grab medical supplies. Just for that little bit of extra insurance, I guess? Huh. Yeah, let's do that. What other options do you have? Unstable cannon, shock cannon, Taurus cannon, and defensive shrapnel. It's all brute class. All brute class all the time, buds. Non-damaging projectile. We'll see if I regret this. Defensive shrapnel. Taurus cannon. Unstable might be an interesting twist. But honestly, I think we'll just grab the 3 reactor cores and move on. So I guess we'll give you... Maybe not give you that. Maybe give it to you. Four damage with 2 self-damage. So that's 3 attacks still, but you survive. That's the important detail there. Because of this thing. All pilots will survive death. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. It's kind of putting all the eggs in one basket. But hey, it's a funky strategy. Let's go for it. Anyways, that's going to end things off for this episode, and oh no, blobbers. So, we will see you with the next episode when we probably go for Detritus, even though that's a terrible idea. Why would I even think of that? But every other option scares the living daylight out of me. So, I wish you all the best for the rest of your day. Cheers.